Hello again, everybody. Zack Attack is here with the Atakline for Wednesday, June the 27th, 2012. Hope you're staying cool out there today. About to go out in my pool in a few minutes after I make this video. It's a very hot day here in Michigan. Hope you're staying cool out wherever you are. It's a heat wave. Now on, starting with the entertainment news of the day with the Billboard #1s. We have a new #1 album. As many predicted, it was Justin Bieber debuting at #1 with the biggest debut of the year 2012, debuting with 300,000 in, I think like 374,000. Yeah, 374,000. Not bad for Mr. Bieber. Not bad for him. Didn't make as big as an impact as any other time. So, but congrats to him. Other big debuts from Kenny Chesney, among others. And also, we have another new #1, new country #1, Drunk on You by Luke Bryan, kicks off his fellow Capitol artist, Eric Church's song Springsteen of the 2 weeks. But despite those two new #1s, we still have the same, still #1 single on the pop charts for the 3rd week in a row. Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen returns. Well, Carly's got some okay competition coming from Usher and Ellie Goulding, who landed in the top 10 this week with Lights and Scream, respectfully. Justin's got some stiff competition as 3 artists who've had #1 albums in the past, Maroon 5, R. Kelly, and Linkin Park, preparing to debut next week. So big week for the fence for Mr. Bieber. So we'll see if he survives, but congrats to your #1 albums and singles. Now, on with some news about what you want, what you really, really want. Well, Spice reunion. Well, not exactly for a concert tour, but it was exactly 5 years ago this week that Spice Girls announced their reunion tour, the Return of the Spice Girls tour. And of course, yesterday, Spice Girls announced the Long in the Works musical based on their career called Viva Forever, which will take place in London. All 5 girls were at the press conference to announce this new show coming in December in London, and they looked absolutely great from the photos I've been seeing on the internet. Of course, this is a musical written by Jennifer Saunders. I think she's from Absolutely Fabulous. Produced by Judy Kramer, who was the mastermind of Mamma Mia. It will be landing in the Piccadilly Theatre in London, in the West End. The most popular. West End is London's equivalent to Broadway. That's where it's going to be in December. Like I said, all 5 of them together, and first time in public, seeing all 5 of them in public like this since the end of their Return to the Spice Girls tour. There has been a lot of rumors about them reuniting in the last couple of years. No current news on a possible Spice reunion for when it comes to touring, but there you go. Spice Girls coming back to announce their new musical. I've been hearing about this musical for several years, but now it's officially happening. Viva Forever. So there you go. On with news that I just got just as I was about to make this. Rihanna. There's been a lot of news concerning her ex-boyfriend Chris Brown, and of course the whole Drake thing, including the bar revoking its liquor license because of that fight. A lot of lawsuits coming out of that. But Rihanna got herself into almost trouble, as Rihanna was among 300 people that evacuated from a hotel in London after an early morning fire in an elevator shaft. The 24-year-old Barbadian singer tweeted news of the fire early Wednesday to her 21 million Twitter followers, posting a picture of a fire engine in the words, "Roaming the streets since 6 a.m. Fire in the telly." Of course, fire in the elevator. The Fire Brigade of London said the alarm was raised at 6:22 a.m. 05:22 General Mountain Time, whatever it's called. And 10 firefighters dealt with the blaze on the 7th floor of the luxury Cornithia Hotel. No reports of injuries. Like I said, Rihanna escapes and didn't get injured at all during this London fire at a hotel this morning. And speaking of friends and all, Katy Perry last night performed a free concert for Pepsi and Billboard promoting her new movie, Pardon Me. Of course, the premiere was last night. She walked out with a red dress, walking the red carpet, but during the concert she wore a bra that resembled film reels, performing 8 songs in all. Of course, the movie comes out this next Thursday, July 5th. Pardon Me in 3D. located news right now. On with album delay and album release dates. First album delay. Aerosmith is of course on the road on their global warming tour, promoting their new album, Songs from a Future, Music from Another Dimension. Now the album was scheduled for release on August 28th, but due to their claiming of not wanting to compete with some of blockbusters, Aerosmith had announced they're delaying the album release until November, I think November 4, November something. I think it's Election Day. I think November something. Yeah, like I said, they don't want to compete with the other big names. Like I said, there's like Bieber's album, so they're going to delay the album until November 6th. Speaking on the WMMS radio network, Steven Tyler said, too many other notable recording artists are releasing new albums those weeks in late summer. We don't want to step on their release dates. So he said, you know what? We got the goods. There ain't no doubt about it. We'll wait a couple of months. The album's done, but delaying the release. Maybe they're going to cite it with the second leg of the tour, which will be right after the American Idol auditions that Steven needs to attend. But while Aerosmith delays their album, new album release information has been revealed for the new Dave Matthews Band album, the follow-up to the Grammy-nominated Big Whiskey and the Goo Goo King. They was nominated for Album of the Year. Is going to be released on, of all days, yes, hear me out, September 11th. The new album titled Away from the World is coming out. Now they're touring a lot, and they revealed the track listing as well for the album. Includes songs like Broken Things, Belly Belly, Mercy, Gaucho, Sweet, The Whiff, Belly Full, If Only, Rooftop, Snow Outside, and Drunken Soldier. I think they've been doing a couple songs during the tour. A couple new songs, of course. Like I said, they're touring right now after taking last year off. They're, of course, going to be Detroit, like Aerosmith, in a couple of weeks. So there you go with that. Now on with WWE news. A lot coming from the Smackdown tapings last night, so spoiler alert. So if you don't want to find out what's on Smackdown, I don't watch Smackdown. Don't watch it. Plus I'll be out on Friday, so I'm going to miss Smackdown. So for the reason to read the spoilers. So if you don't want to find out what happens on Smackdown, I usually don't do spoilers on here, but I want to. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, spoiler alert, here we go. Smackdown taping. A lot of things happen, including revealing a couple participants for the Smackdown Money in the Bank match for the World title contract. Now, as we all know, the WWE title contract match has got John Cena, Kane, Big Show, and Chris Jericho. That's a steady foursome for that match. Maybe they'll add more later. But for the Smackdown Money in the Bank, it's looking to be a weak one. We got Damien Sandow, Tyson Kidd, Christian, Santino, why? Doesn't deserve a title shot, and Tenzai. Now, from the looks of it, it looks like it's going to be a stupid Money in the Bank match. I hope Christian wins, because none of these guys deserve to win. Damien Sandow's an idiot. No one heard of him. Tyson Kidd's a mid-carder for life. I love him. Let me say this. Tyson Kidd and Christian are going to have some great moments, have some spot fest moments in the match, some great high-flying moments, but my choice is to win this thing. The only guy I think deserves to win this SmackDown Money in the Bank is Christian. No one else deserves it. Santino doesn't deserve it for damn well. I know Santino's popular. I know he was in the Elimination Chamber this year, but I deserve to be Mr. Money in the Bank. Tenzai doesn't deserve it either. So there you go. Also revealed in the SmackDown tapings, this whole AJ storyline is going to come to a head at Money in the Bank. As revealed on Monday, CM Punk will defend the title at Money in the Bank against Daniel Bryan. I thought Kane, but a Daniel Bryan CM Punk one-on-one rematch would do the bill. But make it silly with the special guest referee being revealed. Yes, AJ's the special guest referee. Now I didn't mention in my wall review that when AJ won that Bikini Battle Royal on Monday, she dedicated the match to CM Punk, but further confused everybody by saying yes after the match. So maybe that's why she's being inserted in this whole CM Punk Bryan thing. It began with these two, and hopefully at Money in the Bank, AJ will decide once and for all We should go with Daniel, Punk, or none of them at Money in the Bank. And also moving on SmackDown this week, Teddy Long will be the SmackDown and Raw GM next week, including next Tuesday's Great American Bash live special. So there you go. With some news on the WWE. From last night's SmackDown taping, like I said, I think the WWE title Money in the Bank looks pretty good, but the World title one looks weak. Like I said, there'll be some decent spot fest moments, but the only guy, like I said, deserves to win that match is Christian. Alright, that's it for my Attack Line for today. See you all later. Stay cool out there. Then bye. You've all been attacked by the news from Zach. Thank you very much. See you all later. Yeah.